Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back once again to your boy's channel. Your boy is officially back with a brand new video, and we got this new information coming out for Wonder Woman, which I've was in the dark about. I didn't even know we were even getting into some new type of discussion about Wonder Woman um, being in the DCU in the near future. But I'm right here on comicbookmovie.com. Not sure how credible this website is, but I have been on it plenty of times. And let's go ahead and discuss. Hit the like and subscribe button. And the title says Rumor. New details about the type of actress James Gunn wants for the DCU's Wonder Woman revealed. Let's check this out. And it says with Wonder Woman rumored to make her DCU debut in Man of Tomorrow, a few more details about the type of actresses being looked at for Diana Prince have just been revealed. And it says here, with it looking increasingly likely that Wonder Woman will make her DCU debut in Man of Tomorrow. That's interesting. James Gunn upcoming Superman sequel. All eyes are now on who DC Studios chooses to fill the role. Supergirl writer Anna Nogueira has been tasked with penning a Wonder Woman's movie screenplay. And while no story details have been revealed, we wouldn't be remotely surprised if Tom King's current run is used as inspiration. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is the basis for Supergirl, while he's also adapting his stellar Mr. Miracle series for animation. Gunn has said that a casting announcement won't be made this month, but stopped short of debunking the Wonder Woman rumors. Now, my time to shine H has weighed in to say that DC Studios is indeed looking at every young, hot as an upcoming actress for the new female lead in Man of Tomorrow. However, the studio has some specific requirements in that they need for her to be tall, in her 20s, and have fighting skills. The height requirement is interesting as there aren't any actresses out there who have the same physique as the comic book Diana Prince. Wonder Woman being on the younger side is a relief, especially with the DCU choosing older actors for characters like Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner, both of whom are a little more youthful on the page. Batman is currently expected to be a father to Damian Wayne, suggesting he'll also be in his 40s. A Diana in her 20s, along with 32-year-old David Cornsweet as Superman, means we'll still have a trinity that overall skews younger. Okay, I didn't know David Cornsweet was in his 30s. I must have forgot about that. Gal Gadot played Wonder Woman in the DCU and following Diana's action-packed introduction in 2016's Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, the character took center stage the next year in Wonder Woman. That was a good movie. Didn't like the villain at the end, but I still liked the movie. Patty Jenkins was at the helm of the movie, which received widespread critical acclaim and ultimately grossed $823 million dollars at the worldwide box office. Wonder Woman 1984 followed in 2020, and despite initially very positive reviews, it slipped into rotten territory and hobbled by the pandemic and made only $169. I still ain't even watched 84 yet. Uh, I heard that thing got terrible reviews. There were tentative plans for Wonder Woman 3, a movie which was set to focus on the Amazon in the present day, but those fell by the wayside when DC Studios was formed. Paradise Lost, a DCU set TV series set on Themyscira long before Diana was born, seems to have similarly been put to one side for now. Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about that since it was announced. Written and directed, James Gunn, Man of Tomorrow stars David Cornsweet as Clark Kent Superman, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, Rachel Bronson as Lois Lane, Isabella Mercedes as Kendra, Sandra's Hawkgirl. They're bringing her back. Why? And Frank Grillo as Rick Flag Sr. I guess we recently learned that Lars Ellinger will play the movie's big bad Brainiac. Okay, several actors and characters rumored to appear, including Aaron Pierce, John Stewart, Green Lantern, and John Cena's Peacemaker. Man of Tomorrow will air in theaters on July 9th, 2027. So I think that's pretty interesting, man. Um, Somebody in their 20s. I mean, 20s can mean anything, right? They could do 20, 25, close to 30, 26, 27. That way, at least she's not like super, super, super young compared to whoever they find to play Batman and or you know, I forgot. Well, Robin would be super young, but at least she wouldn't be that super young. But I can see them probably finding somebody probably like 25, 24, 26, 27, somebody closer in the age of probably Superman, but somebody young enough that they could stay in the role for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. The Batman thing, I'm still on the fence about. I don't understand why they still waiting to try and get a Batman, an older Batman. I figured they would all have young, kind of up and coming actors to play the role. That way, they could all be in the role for the next 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. But I mean, you can still find somebody 40, I guess, and they can still play Batman for a good while. Um, and then having a Robin, what we haven't seen in the movie in a long time, probably since what, the '90s. That'd be interesting to see as well. But I think having a young actress to play Wonder Woman is good. Like I said, maybe mid-20s if it was me picking Wonder Woman, and mid to late 20s. And then yeah, I mean that's really about it. It's a good idea. Having an up and coming actress, I think that's a good idea. That's probably one of the good things that um outside of, the actors playing Hal Jordan over there in the Green Lantern series, having a lot of up and coming actors is a good idea just because you get new faces, so you don't have to really have the current faces of who's been around, who's been playing all these big movies attached, so you don't see them as that person. You see them as this character. So I've never seen anything with David Corn Sweat. So to me, of course, now I see him as, Superman. And then whatever roles I would see him playing before or after. But yeah, this is interesting, man. This is interesting. I just don't want this whole DCU to be entirely goofy and stupid. That's just what I don't want. But we're just gonna have to wait and see. Um, Fingers crossed for Supergirl. And then we have to wait and see what the details are when it comes to Wonder Woman. Like I said, the TV show that was supposed to come out, the scary TV show, whatever you want to call it, Paradise Lost got thrown to the wayside. A lot of stuff for the DCU got thrown to the wayside. We ain't even heard from since. So I don't know if that was James Gunn deciding to switch up the script and just drop a bunch of stuff and just play it by ear, which I think is a terrible idea, or if it was David Zaslav that stepped in and said we got to make some changes. So y'all let me know in the comment section. What do y'all think about the rumors of new Wonder Woman details? Catch y'all in the next video. Thank you all for watching, and I'm out. Peace.